Hey, what's up? This is Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. And who's ready for some fighting words? In this video, I want to talk about Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor and their up-and-coming bout. If really quick, if you like the videos, please take the time right now, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you could, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help and support this channel, as always. So let's talk about this video. So Teofimo Lopez says that he wants to kill Josh Taylor. I don't necessarily have a problem with this, but I remember the last time somebody said this, Deontay Wilder said he wanted to catch a body. That was a problem. So I feel like it should be a problem for Teofimo Lopez. If he couldn't say it, you shouldn't say it. Now, the reality is that anytime you step into the ring, there is the possibility that you might not walk out the ring or might not walk out the ring in the condition that you walked in initially. So there is a real threat of, bodily harm from one person and losing one's life. There's a real threat of that. Now, is it the thing in the back of everybody's head? Yes. But is there anybody thinking that when they walk in? No. It should be competition. It should be looked at as competition. Boxing is a sport. It's a gladiatorial sport, but it's still a sport. And nobody's thinking to. Am I thinking to win when I walk into a ring? Yes. Am I thinking to physically harm and destroy, take you away from your family, or your wife, your kids, your mother, your dad? No, of course not. I don't listen. The fight is getting near, so I don't necessarily mind war talk, but it's the way in which he said it that kind of bothered me, and I don't really feel like he should talk like that. Now, do I think it needs to be to the extremes where he gets fined or anything like that? No, I don't think it needs to be the extremes, but I don't think he should talk like that. I think, this is competition. I don't think we need to talk like that. I don't think we need to talk about taking people's lives or anything like that. If you want to say something, I don't know. If you want to say something along the line, I'm taking heads. Conor McGregor used to say it a lot. I'm taking heads. There's nothing wrong with that because obviously, you're not physically taking heads or anything like that. Are you coming to conquer? Yes. Are you coming to win and defeat, the opposition, the opponent? Absolutely. But I also want the opposition to go home to his family in one piece. And listen, people have families, they have wives, they have kids, and maybe, somebody gets, I don't know, maybe his wife or his kids are having nightmares just based on the things that you said. So I don't necessarily think it's cool. But I feel that's more in the sense of somebody in his camp, like, you shouldn't have said that or whatever the case may be. But I just think that's really just to hype the fight. I do agree with him that, whenever you step in, there is the possibility and you're going to have to fight another human being off of you, another man, another well-conditioned, trained, athletic man off of you, someone who's been training for weeks to harm you. So, yeah, you have to go in there with a certain mentality, but at least I've never gone in there with the threat of, I'm going to take life, I'm going to defend life and I'm going to harm, but I never gone in there with the thoughts of, I'm going to take life. That's neither here nor there. I think it's all, just for show, to be honest with you, because where was that mentality when you were fighting Kambosos? Where was that mentality in your last fight? You didn't look like you were trying to take any life in there, So I find it, honestly, I just find it hilarious, and he's saying that, Josh doesn't have that mentality. I think Josh has that mentality way more than you have it. The fact that Josh went all 12 with Regis Prograis, listen, they haven't fought, and although they're in the same weight class, there's no way Teofimo Lopez goes 12 rounds with Regis Prograis. Period. There's no way. Not at this stage. No way. He doesn't do that. So the fact that Josh Taylor did it and won, you can say whatever you want about the guy. Dude's got a ton of heart, and dude's going to go out there and give it 150%. And I've already said that I got Josh Taylor winning. And quite frankly, I think he has what it takes to put Teofimo Lopez out. I think Teofimo struggles mentally not from time to time. I think he has struggled in his last maybe 3 fights. That being said, you're going, I guess it's the second fight at this weight, but still, you moved up in weight. you didn't look so hot last time. In fact, there are people who argue that, you robbed somebody. And you were unsure of yourself after you claimed a victory. And you're going to tell me that you're going to go in there and take out Josh Taylor? I seriously doubt that. The one thing that Josh Taylor doesn't doubt is himself. And he ought not to. Why? Because he hasn't lost. So he ought not to. I can see how you could doubt yourself. I can see how you can be disillusioned. And I can see how you can have moments where you're plagued with doubts and negative thoughts in your mind. But he doesn't have any of those. And he's bigger than you. And this is his natural weight. And he's the champ. So I don't know. I think he naturally, out of the two of them, naturally has that mindset. And as Teofimo Lopez, who I just don't think I don't think that's a true mindset of his. I don't think that's a true, I don't think that's truly how he thinks and how he operates. I think there are some people who operate like that. And then I think there's people who are just kind of doing a whole lot of this. I think when you look at somebody like an Earl Spence, I think he operates on a level like, if I got to take him out tonight, like forever, I'm totally cool with that. Deontay Wilder, if I got to take him out tonight forever, I'm totally cool with that. A Dillian White, if I got to take this dude out forever, I'm totally cool with that. Then I look at a Teofimo Lopez, he's not that. Jermell Charlo, if I got to take you out forever, I'm totally okay with that. Teofimo Lopez, that's not naturally his makeup. He's a flash type of guy. Great boxer, but he's a flash guy. He's not the type of guy who will willingly put himself in a fire. And I get it, you want to go and make a statement, but let's just say if that truly was or is his mindset going into this bout, I don't think that's a statement you want to make. But, hey, I could be wrong. But I don't think that's just who he is, to be honest with you. When I look at personality types, I don't think that's who he is. I just think he's trying to hype a fight. And I think he's a little bitter. Like he mentioned in the interview that he said, when I was in the hospital after a fight, nobody came and checked in on me, because that's how brutal this sport is. And I do agree with that. It's not that I don't agree with the things he's saying. I just don't think that's naturally who he is. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because, you get in the ring and, tempers flare. I've been in sparring matches and, it got heated and, you want to hurt the guy and you forget momentarily that he's your friend, or you forget momentarily that you've known that dude for like 5-6 years. Somebody hits you, that kind of goes out the window. So I totally get what he's saying. I'm just saying I don't believe that's his natural makeup. That's what I'm saying. But tell me what you think. Like I said, I still have Josh Taylor winning. And I can easily see Josh Taylor knocking out Teofimo Lopez. And the only way that I see Teofimo Lopez beating Josh Taylor is if he goes back to vintage Teofimo Lopez and he's like a little wizard around a ring and he's running all over the place. But Josh Taylor is big and he's going to find you. And when he does, I feel like he's going to mow you down. Drop your thoughts down below. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe to this channel.